Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Okay, so for the first video of this year, I wanted to make a video about something that's timely and will resonate with everyone as we begin a new journey in a new decade and a new year, and that is the vision board. So, hot topic, right? Everybody's posting about them. People host vision board parties. And I made a vision board last year, and that was my very first time ever making a vision board. And I enjoyed not only the process of making it, because I love to create, but also I enjoyed just having a visual for motivation throughout the year. Now I have to admit, I lost vision of my vision board about, I'm not going to say halfway through the year or put any kind of numeric time frame on it, but I just wasn't as invested in my board throughout the year as I initially started the year invested in it, if that makes sense. But I did, however, manifest some of the things that were on there, and it made me feel good. So that's what I wanted to make a video about tips on how to create a vision board, and then also ways to manifest that board for yourself. So let's get into it. Okay, so I have 5 tips on how to create and manifest your vision board. First of all, I want you to really think about using magazines that resonate with who you are as a person. If you're into Sports Illustrated and like National Geographic and stuff like that, if you're an outdoorsy type person, for me, the magazines that I use like Old Magazine, Oprah's Magazine, Essence, a lot of entertainment magazines, because those are magazines that resonate with me, and you know, we're talking about things that I could relate to. So that's my first tip. Use magazines that resonate with you. Also, for my second tip, don't overdo it. So that's one of the mistakes that I think I made with my vision board last year. I overdid it. Like, look at this. It's too much going on. Every little thing that I like what it said that motivated me in that moment, I put it on there. You know, and I think that's a bit of overkill. I wouldn't suggest anyone do that. Really fine. I have probably about 50 things on here. I would say when I make my vision board this year, make a vision board with about 10 to 20 things on it that you can visualize, actually, because when I look at this, it's just so much. It takes me everywhere. You want to be able to visualize the vision and clearly, so that when you revisit it throughout the year, which is another tip, you're able to actually focus in on one thing at a time, at most 2, maybe 3 things at a time. But you don't want to have your eyes go into your vision board and you just like, okay, you know, it's kind of counterproductive. So that's my second tip. Don't overdo it. My third tip, use phrases or images that are relatable to you. I wouldn't go so far-fetched unless that was my specific goal to become a mountain climber. I wouldn't use things that I can't relate to just because they look good or they're pretty. Use things that will relate to you. There were specific things on my board that I used, whether it was phrases or images that I felt like I wanted to resonate. For example, I have this random picture of Beyonce and Jay-Z, and it's not that I think that they're couple goals or that I want to be Beyonce or I want my man to be Jay-Z. I really appreciated their ability to work on their relationship privately and become motivation for one another, to push each other, and to forgive and have forgiveness such a big part of their love story. I love that about their relationship. Now, I wouldn't say their goals, because everybody has problems. We all could be relationship goals, but I would say that they have a healthy handle on how to, you know, protect their household, protect their bubble, protect their relationship, and actually work on those things. Because Lemonade told it all. If you listen to the music, you know, she has to do a lot of work on herself. himself. He had to do work on himself, and they had to work on their relationship to make it work. So I like that about them, and that's something that I wanted to manifest within my own personal relationship, doing the work that it takes to have a healthy relationship. So images, but making sure those images make some sense to you, not just putting a picture of Beyonce on your vision board. You know, why do I have this picture of Beyonce on my vision board? Revisit your vision board often. That's my 4th tip. So one of the reasons why I probably was only able to manifest about 40 to 50% of my vision board, besides there being way too much junk on it, is I stopped revisiting it. I got pregnant in the first half of the year, and I work from home, so I always keep my vision board in my workspace. And once I stopped working as much, I just didn't visualize it as much, and I kind of slacked off on the things that I really wanted to do, namely my YouTube channel, and creating. So I would advise that anybody who has a vision board, make sure that you have it in an area where you can see it. Don't just do it and in a moment be like, oh, I created a vision board. Make it something that's in your house, or you know, in your workspace, that you can revisit at any time and actually hold yourself accountable to those things. Something that you can see, because I think that's, you know, a vision board is what's your vision. You have to see it. Excuse me. You have to see it. And so that's what I did. I kept it somewhere where I could see it and revisit it. And those are my tips. I only have 4. Those are the things that I learned in making my very first vision board. I am not a vision board expert. I looked it up, I watched a video about it, and I created my first version. I'm going to keep this though, and you know, not that I want to relive 2019's goals, because I definitely have new things that I have a vision for. I think this sets precedence for what it is I want to attain in the future. And there's a lot to learn. Oh, I kicked my camera. There's a lot to learn from this vision board. With that being said, let's talk about some of the things that I manifested. So I have an image of an appliance suite on my vision board, and that's something that I wanted to get for my home. I wanted to buy new appliances for my home, and I made that a priority. I knew there were things that were going to come along for me within the new year in 2019, and I would have the resources to do it. But it was about, you know, making that decision in the moment. Do I want to go buy a bag, or do I want to go buy, you know, some appliances for my home? And so I was definitely able to do that, and I felt really great about it. There's some makeup brushes here, and just little things that say, you know, like go get it, go get her, new, slay it, beauty. A lot of that had to do with makeup. I want to get more into the makeup industry. Exactly how, I'm not sure. But I did take my first makeup class this year, and I did a couple of faces, just some little freelance work. I did someone's makeup for their wedding, things like that. You know, I was able to manifest because I'm into it. I want to do it. I made some, you know, sizable purchases so that I can do makeup in a way that makes me a little more legit and professional. So that's another thing that I was able to manifest off of my board. I have on here, make money. And so one of the ways besides my full-time job that I was able to make money this year, I did Poshmark. And I think I'm going to make a video about Poshmark, even though I'm nowhere near being an affiliate or anything. But I just don't believe in waste. And one of my goals for 2020 is to declutter. And so there's a lot of things in here that I can get rid of that still hold value. And Poshmark is an excellent way to get rid of things, but also get a little change for them. So I did that. At the top of the year, my Poshmark was like a small business. I was like in the post office every week. The lady at the post office had to ask me what I was doing, and I told her I'm Poshmarking. So definitely was able to manifest the whole making money, some extra money. I actually still haven't cashed out my bank on Cashmark, and it's in the 3 digits. Like, it's some hundreds in there. So I was able to manifest that. I also have a picture of like a beach a really like scenic tropical beach, and I took my first vacation like abroad, overseas, where I had to use a passport. I did that this year. We went to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, when everybody was dying. We did that, and I had a wonderful time. Although I was like just out of my first trimester, very pregnant, I loved it, every bit of it, and I was able to manifest that off of my vision board. Funny, I put motherhood on here because I was thinking, okay, I just want to be a better mom and work on my mothering skills on top of the things that come natural. And sis got pregnant in February, so I wouldn't say that I manifested that off the board, but I do want to note that you want to be careful, just like you know, you want to be careful about what you pray for and what you put into the universe. Be careful what you put on your board, because while you may have one intention, the universe may have another. And then I do have some health and fitness stuff on there, but I got pregnant and I wanted to eat, so I ate what I wanted to eat. And I really wasn't motivated to do a lot of working out, especially not like, I was doing a lot of cardio and weights. That's the way I like to work out, and when I was pregnant I just didn't feel it, so I didn't. But I did start off very strong at the top of the year, and I'm currently back there again trying to lose this baby weight. But yeah, those are just a few of the things, are the most important things that I was able to manifest off of my vision board. So that is it for this video. I encourage everyone, male and female, because I see a lot of women doing vision boards, but I don't see too many men doing vision boards. Vision boards are not just feminine. I think men can also benefit from making vision boards. If there are things that you want to see come to fruition in your life for this next upcoming year, I suggest anybody make a vision board. Like I said, last year was my first year. I really enjoyed it, the process of making it, and then just throughout the year having something to revisit. If you look at my videos from the past year, some of them I have my vision board in the backdrop just because it was there. I was visualizing it. This is my first video of the year. I'm really excited. I'm gonna finish the year strong, start and live and end the year strong, and try to really grow my YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed this video, or if you have anything that you would like to share about a vision board, please drop in the comments and let me know. Also, one more thing I want to share. So I told you I do plan on doing a vision board for 2020 in the next couple weeks. But also, I was gifted this book by someone I truly admire, and it's called Zen, I don't know if you can see it, Zen as Fuck by Monica Sweeney. And to go along with creating a vision board, I think that this is it's like a journal, and this goes so well with creating a vision for yourself. I'm about a quarter of the way through, like at night when I'm having my tea and I'm about to wind down with my family. I look at I go through a few pages of this book, and I just think it's very motivational. It's very introspective, and it's giving me really positive outlook for the rest of the year. So I'm going to leave a link to this book in the description box. But please, if you enjoyed this video, share, most importantly subscribe, and like and revisit, because I have some plans for some content. I know I always say that, but y'all work with me to bring new things to my channel in the new year. So again, happy 2020 everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.